Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Motivational Monday, where today I hope to inspire you at the very beginning of your week. So stay tuned and I will kind of hopefully share something that you've been needing. As you guys know, I have had a situation in my life, especially recently, where I had to decide and know when to say when. So today's topic for Motivational Monday is knowing when to say when. It could be anything. For me, as you guys know, it was knowing when to resign from teaching and finding peace with that. For you, it might be knowing when to say when and it's time to exercise. I'm there too. I'm fixing to start walking daily and hopefully track that for you guys. That is my goal. It's been something I've wanted to do ever since I moved into my home because it was something I used to do all the time at our old house. But that's not this topic. This is trying to find out knowing when to say when. It is raining, guys, and I just saw lightning. So if I, then you know why. Know when to say when. One reason and one way you know when to say when is when you absolutely just are so frustrated you're in tears. Whether you're an emotional person or not, sometimes you'll be broke down and you might be angry. You might get angry. I'm not an angry type and it takes a lot to really get to me. But when I get there, I'm going to do some heavy duty thinking because it, like I said, it takes a lot for me to get there. And because of that, see, I got rained on. And because of that, I tend to go by my intuition. I have a very strong intuition. I can read people very well. I can figure out situations usually before they happen or as they are occurring in the way that I kind of have a heads up. It's really kind of creepy for a lot of people, but for me, I've learned to use it and it does steer me in the right direction most times. Sometimes I'm living off of emotion and it's not intuition and I have to kind of filter out that. Another way you might realize that it's time to say when is when all of your energy is being spent on that one thing and you have nothing left over. Nothing left over for anything creative, nothing left over for your family, nothing left over for yourself. Your health is affected. Your thought process is affected, and you're struggling in other areas of your life that you were never struggling in before. That's where I was. I was struggling, it felt like, in every area of my life, and it was because I was where I did not belong, doing what I did not belong doing anymore. And I did hold on out of respect, and I will have actually a video on that tomorrow. No, I will not have a video on that tomorrow. That will be coming this week though. But you'll know if you are sitting there questioning everything you ever thought, everything you ever knew, and anything you ever loved, then it's time to say when to something. Maybe you need to rebudget your budget. Maybe you need to figure out if it's time to find a new job. Maybe you need to figure out if it's time to ask for a raise or to level up in the job you already have. Maybe you're not at the level that of living that you need to be at, and it's because you're holding yourself back. Maybe you need to tell yourself when. And I say that not to be harsh, but sometimes we think we've done all we can and we haven't. In my case, I have done everything I could. There was no moving up anywhere. And I knew that, and that it was time for me to say when. Because my personality, I have to grow. I have to be in a position, in an environment where I absolutely grow and can move forward and not be stagnant, because my personality is very strong. It's very loud, and I don't stay stagnant very well. I get depressed. I gain weight. I become a bitch. I can continue on, and I'm sorry if that offended you. I'm just trying to be as transparent and as real as possible. And when I get issues like that all the way around and I'm not happy, if I'm not happy with anything. I'm not happy in my marriage. I'm not happy as a mom. I'm not happy as a daughter. I'm not happy as a friend. And I'm surely not happy as a coworker. In my case, that's what the problem was. But it's easy to fix. It's easy to change. So on this Motivational Monday, I encourage you to stop and start pondering. Is it time for you to say when on some things? Maybe it's time to end a relationship. Maybe it's time, yay, the rain is lightening up, so when I get back to this side of town, I won't get soaked. Maybe it's time for you to make some changes in your budget. Maybe it's time to make some changes in your closet. Maybe it's time to make some changes in who you spend time with, what you invest in, and how you spend your time and money and energy. I guess that's it. So I encourage you to sit down and figure out, maybe it's time to say when. Maybe it's time to take a social media fast and turn off the internet and turn off the cell phones for a whole week and just kind of take some time to breathe and embrace the things around you and figure out what's right for you, not for what's right for someone else. Not for what's right for Timbuktu, and not for what's right for even your spouse, your child, but you. That's what matters. When you are happy, you create a happy environment around you. When you are happy where you are at right now, you can overcome obstacles that are bigger than life because you've got the power deep in you. And I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. Okay, thanks for joining me. It's so good to get back on track with videos. We'll miss you guys a whole lot. Bye.